You can see the, this is a
Yes, yes.
fact. Yes, they make the floor mats, actually shatranj. It's a Parsi word, I think. Shatranj, the floor mat. They
Yes.
make it for IKEA. You know, IKEA is a top brand. IKEA or something like
Yes,
that.
yes.
IKEA. They export for IKEA. So when they started, it's 200 kilometers from Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. So it's a bit remote area, a conservative Muslim remote area. They started, they have the almost 500-year-old art, the floor mat, the hand-woven mat. That is their heritage, actually. They started and semi-mechanized that. But that was a little bit costly. The raw material is they didn't get, and actually a big company like IKEA didn't know that. So what they have started, they first actually he is my senior friend actually, who is the owner of the company. So he came to me that he wants to make a big shed where the people can work and made that. So, and he doesn't have any money actually at that time, and bank was not prepared to give him the loan or something like that. It was in early 90s, mid 90s, actually, that sort of thing. So what I did a small vaulted shed for the work of him. So which was like this one, which didn't have any wall. So it is less cost. The roof became wall. The structural cost is less. And the angular iron, and very locally it is done. Just a base casting, and then it was built. That
Yes.
is their first factory. That was the handmade loom, and some clear story lighting. You can see the vaulted are a little bit after every two grid, it is sunken, and the clear story light come, and the heat is come out. This is their first project. And they made some sample. They went to Germany, Hanover. The IKEA took them, and uh, IKEA actually buy their 5 years product in advance. As IKEA cannot invest in other country, that is their policy. They bought in advance 5 years product, advance. So they got some money, and they bought some land, and they uh, thinking of doing a big factory. This is 40,000 square feet per floor, 7-story factory. So that was their starting, and he came to me. We can build a factory of 40,000 square feet, and 7 floor is 300,000 square feet, or that sort of thing. So what we felt in the earlier project is a hot, humid climate. It's the temperature is the main thing. In the summer season, this is unbearable, and so we need the cross ventilation and lowering the temperature. So what we started that very typical Bangladesh technique, that is the water body in the south, the wind flows above the water body. It's evaporative cooling happen there, and it go to the main space and took the heat and got away. So from that we started like that, and and 95% of the worker are female. It is a conservative Bangladesh. It's a big thing. It's a representation of that. A girl with the in her hand, you can see it's called maku. It's the main weaving weapon actually. So it was the thing, and these are some slides of the location and other thing. So what you can see, you can annotate here, I think. Here there are some 3 big water bodies. The wind, this is from south, the wind come, here it is pre-cooled, and it come through, this is a big hole here, here and here. It goes through like this and is go out from this chimney. So what happened? This flushes the heaters from the interior, and IKEA measured that it is almost 6 to 7 degree less inside than the outside, and no fan is there. And it got some award actually, UIA 2030 award it got. And actually, the SDG goals of the UN. It was not started when we started the design, but it met almost all the goals. It was so these are the picture, and what is much interesting that this green took over the building. Actually, it is not maintained; it is self-maintained. It's not a like island-like thing. It's a ecosystem is there. There are birds, there are insects, there is other thing, and it grows like a forest. It's not. It only trimmed, actually trimmed. So you can see in the plan, it's the green and other thing. Is the main production area. These are the some functionalities and other thing. And one of the misunderstanding is that it seems it is dense. It cannot, the light cannot penetrate. Actually, it looked like that after in the evening, it's not so dense. And from the inside, you can see it's some light comes from here. And it changes its color, its vegetation with season. Bangladesh is a land of 6 seasons, and it's in winter, it look different actually. You can see the thing, it's not that thick, what it appear from the outside. It's a almost transparent thing, the same location and the same time is the picture. So this is the plan. This is the plan. This is a regular grid plan. So here it is on the grade level, heavy machineries, the rotary machine, which have some vibration that are placed here. From the first floor, the working floor is from here. And you can see here the 2 grand staircase. The people come from here, also some from this lift. And this is from the working place. So these are the big staircase. 1,500 people can sit here. And I also made a stage here. They happen some cultural program from here. This is an auditorium sort of thing. You can see later in the slide. So this is the first floor. This is the void. Here the wind come through these 4 channels, and then this 4 circular way it goes to upward. Yeah, these are the typical floor. So here you can see, I think you can see this is the grade level, this is the water body level, this is the above level. This is a regular factory sort of thing, and the circle it brings some light and exhaust airs. And front we have the green canopy. So here is the section. Here is the section. This is the water body. These are the fire reserve, as well as we have washing plant in the other side. All water body are connected. This water body also for fire reserve, also for cooling, also for washing and other thing. So this double height, the water come and this goes through this way. The wind goes like this way. And these are some slides.
Yes. This cooling ventilation system was the thing that you have in the start of this project. You have this approach from the start, or
yes.
They ask you to make such a place.
No. It is I just think about this was the green screen. The heat comes here and it's wash away through this one. So heat cannot come to the building because the sun is always almost from the south. It's so this building is within the shade, and this wind actually flushes the heat from inside. Continuous flushing, no sweating, and other thing. I actually practically saw that, and every worker, because still now it is completed in 16. It's almost 7 years. No electric fan is there. Only two air conditioning unit is there for the buyer to come, the foreigner, the other white guys come, and for them the other side of the place. Only on the small 2 rooms. It's not, but it is still working, and it's working good.
So that's interesting, because I think there are times in the year when the wind is not necessarily
Yes,
passing this direction.
yes. We want only to fight the summer months only. Only the summer months.
I see.
And the other time it works fine.
Okay.
Can you close it if you want to? For example, in winter, can you close this air path?
Yes, of course. Yeah, there is window. Window is there. The glass window is there.
No, that's good.
Okay, here is a video. Can you hear the sound? No.
No, we cannot hear anything.
Not the sound, no.
A lovely working force.
Okay. Now we can hear it.
The idea of Bengali village homes has been used in the architecture of factory.
It is from their corporate view. Yeah, these are the steps.
Part of the factory.
These are the
water
two
reservoirs and contain huge amounts of water, which can be used for fire security, and at the same time, the northward wind, which flies through the green plants and the water reservoirs, enter into the building to foster cooler voids of heat. As a result, the temperature inside remains less than that of outside, even without air conditioning.
Have you heard the voice? Heard the dialogue?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, it's from their corporate video. So that was a intention, and another intention is like that it should look nice. Actually, in the video you can see some water spout is there, water spring. It's not a aesthetic one, because in the water of that area they have more iron. It should be sprayed in the air, and the iron drops down, and they can be clean. It's a functional thing. It's not a decorative one. What was my intention? It should look like a sort of a resort-like thing. It's not a factory. The first impression of this picture, no one will tell like it's a factory. So the ambience is very important. When a worker walks through this water body, he feels like it's a nice place. It's not a bland, and you can see all over the world. The factory is not that sort of green and other thing. The water body, the birds are chirping, the sound is there. Here it is not. So it was our intention. It should calm down their mind. It's not a hardship of life is reflected in every wall. So this was the building. So this was before the plantation. You can see the building, the staircase, and other thing.
Yeah.
This is the plantation. So these are the holes. These are the water bodies, another thing. These are the grand steps. And after green, this was the thing. This was the walking corridor. It's sort of almost like a resort. No one will, in first sight, will call it a factory. And some glimpse of
how long does it take to get to this level of plants to grow this much?
We started the plant very early. When the building was like this one, the glass was thin. Before that, the machine installation, the electric installation. But it also takes 2 seasons actually. 2 seasons, it goes full. Yeah, yes.
So where did the plants come from? Did it start from the top and it would go down?
No. It is actually you get.
In this
you
balcony.
can see in the section before I show you in the section.
I see.
Yeah, you just one moment. I can explain that. Yeah. You can see the plantation. Each floor there are two buckets. Yeah,
Mm.
you can maintain it from here, and everything. 400 types of plants are there. 400 types. 400
Mm.
types of plants. So where it's our local vegetation as
Yes.
it is grown in the forest, we just took and placed here. And we just one of the landscape designer was intended to have some colored flower implant with the green. So seasonally it will have different look.
Mm.
So okay, we were in yeah. These are the okay. These were the internal views and other thing. This was the construction quality is not that much good one. It's a just concrete casting and brick infilling and some glass area. But this has this sort of look actually. And we also sometimes in the hot summer, we spread some water within the circular void.
Mm.
It also downsized the machine's noise. Noise, the humming noise, the water noise overrule the factory noise. And it's another thing. Sometimes we can sit over there and have some talks within the circle.
Mm.
And this was about the factory. And the IKEA or that sort of Walmart, this sort of thing, they are very strict about the compliance issues, compliance and other things. So here, this is the place for outdoor dining for them. So these are the place the women worker are there. Here you can see they are here. This is their outdoor open place. They eat there, this sort of thing. So this was their sitting place. It's like eating in a park, actually. This is one of the service building rooftop. This is their sitting cabinet, bench. Yeah, these are the things. These are the, these are the plantation. And so these are the slide I made. So which SDG goals with so it is 1, it is 3, it is 7, it's 8, it's 11, it's 12, it's 12, 13. So these goals are made. This was meant for EYA 2030 award. I presented that. This was the inside picture of thing. These were the workplace. This is the factory inside their working environment. This is the interior of their sample room, their product and the sample room. The ceiling was with the local craft. Everything is decorated with the local craft. You can see the local handmade pottery and something like that. Here you can see the winter, the summer, and the rainy season. The 3 color, but it repeats. It's a cycle. It's not the permanent one. It's a cycle. And nature took something like that. These are some flowers are blooming, and then after the rainy season, it becomes green one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I love integrating. That's why I love plants in the design so much, because you just leave them there and they do their own beauty.
Yes. And after the rain, the green become aggressive. You can see here, the green is taking control, and we have to trim that. After the rainy season. The green become violent. Yes. And these are some landscaping and other things, some water ponds, some resting place. So this is another video from the woman. It's a very advanced thing for the a conservative society. The woman will work. It's a very, very big issue that women work around the clock. In the context of our country, actually, it's a very rare thing, and that we made that happen. And people here, you can see here is a ramp. They can go up to the 5th floor in her cycle and park there and go to work. And here, this is the step where 1,500 people can sit. And here is the cultural program on that stage with the people are seeing over there. Yeah.
Seem to be happy workers.
Yeah.
Yes, happy worker. Yes, that was the intention. That was,
and they should be, Leona.
Yeah. Yes. If you come to Bangladesh, you are most welcome to visit. Actually,
definitely.
last night, so Malone, I forget her name. He was the editor of Architectural Review, the Architectural Review. She came and she went to the factory and she was very astonished. This sort of factory was not in her thinking. Yes, this is architecture also. I told her, yeah, this is nothing architectonic is here. What we learn in the school, that is, it's not that sort of architectonic one, but we tried. This was the very handmade, the finish was hand painted by hand, bare hand painted thing. And this was the home and other thing. This was daycare center, the doctor, other things, the compliance thing. And this was, so here is something very interesting one. There are some niche. I place a mirror and small pottery sculpture. So what actually the project was underlying intention was women empowerment. These are the, so we found almost 100 thing. It's a 112 thing women do. So every action has a small sculpture, what he do. So these are the everything. She, with the child, he plays, he work with fishes and other things. Yeah, this was one artist work with me. We place that in the front when the, at the back of the grand staircase, here are the small sculpture. So it's an indication of that thing, nothing more. So these are the thing. And that artist also, we did the back wall. It's not clear. These are the sculpture of hands. This you can see the hand of creation. The hand bends some motion, in which motion specific 32 motion he detected. This has to be done. So he placed the motion of hand, the hands, those are in creation. Yes, it's a sculpture in the display room wall. Actually, this is a meeting room. Actually, you can see the board and the very raw local furniture, locally made furniture, nothing very posh one and other thing. Okay. So here, these are the some snapshot of the workspace. And here the main success is there. The birds came naturally. We didn't implant. They made the nest and other thing. These are the guests allowed here without invitation. You cannot go without invitation. They can go. Yeah, this is the picture of that one. Yeah, this was the earlier one, the first year. I think this is after the first year. This is the grand staircase. You can see.
Yes.
And this is in the holiday, their festive mode. They are something like that. And also it got a LEED Platinum certificate.
Nice.
Yeah, LEED Platinum. And also this is a UIA 2030 award, UN Habitat and UIA. And that's the thing. That's the one. Yeah, that's a true picture of that. Yes,
I have a question. How long does it take for you and your team to design such a building?
Listen, no, actually, it's not what we schooled like that. We in the design part, then construction part. The design part was with the construction here. Many things we did on site, on purpose, some failures, some flaws, we covered that up. This is not a school book architectural project. It's not like that. So we don't have any working drawing set. The basic drawing was there, basic civil drawing. That was there. The other drawing, we did something, other thing, new ideas came, other things, someone. So this is not that sort of architectonic project, what we see in the book and other thing. This is the self-made thing.
Yeah. So which makes sense, which makes this more a success, because you base all your decisions on the actual experience and your observations on site. Which is, I think it's really a good way to design.
Okay.
Yes, and in these days, that's this labor and how they treat their workers is not great. We have such a project that care about every aspect of their life. So that's so impressive, Bayejid.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have to say, we really love this project. From the moment I saw it in Arc Daily, I mean, I had told myself I had to like interview the architect, because it was really had good intentions with it. I like it because from the start you were trying to solve the problem of the heat during the summer, and plus we were putting attention on providing a good environment, a work environment for the workers, which is really admirable. Especially if it's a factory project. So yeah, definitely, I would say this is probably among my favorite projects that I know of.
Sure. Me too, for sure.